Here we go again. First of all, let me just say this in the beginning. Make sure you hit that thumbs up for me so other people can see what your girl is doing. We got some leftovers, so no, it ain't nothing fancy, schmancy. And I want to tell y'all about what happened last night and my whole evening. So this is like our little office lunch bang. These are the leftovers from yesterday. Just one little piece of chicken because that's all that was left. And because remember when I made my plate, I ate one piece of chicken before I left the house, and then I had one piece of chicken left. And before we had air fryers, we had toaster ovens. So I put that in the toaster oven. I was trying to get a little crispy, but it ain't real crispy. So I'm looking for, what am I looking for? I was looking for something. I don't know. Y'all come on in here. We finna flavor up this water. I'm hungry. Yeah. So remember I told y'all, excuse me, I'm already burping. Hey, Ruth. Okay. Don't y'all leave because I burped. I'm sorry. Don't y'all leave. Give me some thumbs up. We got 8 people in here. On these cheap water bottles, y'all, see this that I don't like purified water, but this all we have at home right now. So I can't be picky. But when you take these tops off, it's hard to get them back on for it to not spill. Lord, somebody already left. I said don't leave because I burped. And remember I told y'all about that Chicago style sauce I wanted to try on here? So I'm going to try it. Let me try it real quick. It tastes okay. I'm glad I got that because I don't have no, I don't have any, hot sauce. And this just tangy, not spicy. Anyway, so remember I told y'all that I was going to a basketball game. But I said I was gonna be on the next episode of Basketball Wives. I took y'all on my journey. I thought maybe I'd be able to have my own spin-off show one day. So what I did this weekend, I let y'all know about I might be on Basketball Wives next season. Told y'all where I was going, thinking I was gonna get the contract. Went there yesterday. But no, got ready. I let y'all get ready with me. I prepared Sunday dinner to prove, I'm a wife. I did something to my hair. Yes, in reference to the hair, I'm gonna say this. Y'all, I'm gonna eat some of this rice. When we had rice and gravy, because if this get cold, it's a wrap. So, somebody commented on my video from yesterday and said something about they was gonna clown my wig. This ain't a wig. So I really feel bad. So if y'all watched the video, yesterday I actually did my hair on camera and was rushing like a fool. Didn't have time. I'm even missing a whole bundle out of this hair. Okay? We're gonna fix it up tonight. Henceforth, there was no plucking that was done. So I didn't get to thin this out around here. So I guess people think it's a wig. I was like, dang, that kind of hurt my feelings. Not for real. I'm just playing. It didn't hurt my feelings for real. But anyway, so, I was talking about I was going to be on Basketball Wives, and that was all because I was going to the basketball game. So, we get to the State Farm Arena. I'm really like, I'm feeling myself. It was a nice experience, I would say that. I would definitely be going again. Hey, Brown Sugar, thanks for coming in, sweetness. Ruth, did I speak? I think I did. I think you came in like as soon as I clicked on. Thank y'all for coming in. Well, I can't remember which one of y'all. Okay, wait. Okay, let me get this right. I wanted to record so much, but I just didn't want to be in like overload about a day with y'all. So, where I be at? Okay, first let me tell y'all this. Parking, stupid. And traffic, stupid. But anybody familiar with Atlanta know. Hey, Leisha. Hey, Queen Beauty. Thank you, Candy. Oh, speaking of the dress. I hope I remember that. Y'all know I be getting off subject. Let me see if I can stand up for y'all. Okay, so I have on a dress today. And I've worn this dress before. I think it's shrunk. But look. No, see, y'all can't see it. Dang it. And it's wrinkled. No, I didn't iron this morning. But I'm trying to let y'all see, like, how short it is. And I've been walking around the office. And I'm like, is it inappropriate? But usually on Mondays, I'm the only person in the office anyway. So, but anywho, let me get back to the story. Okay, so I said back to Atlanta. Traffic stupid. So we got to park. So y'all remember now, I was the hold up. I'm doing my hair on camera for y'all. All right. So I'm the hold up, so we running behind. The line we're in to park, when we make a left turn, y'all might know what I'm talking about. But anyway, oh, we made a mess. You know, the line, the parking was $60. Now, mind y'all, I wasn't driving. I was riding with my brother. And they said, my brother was like, dang. And I'm thinking that we can't go anywhere else because, like, we backed up. And I'm like, it's 6 o'clock. The game done started. I'm trying to be at the game early so I can be like, hey. So I can be like, hey. Because I wanted to be on choosing status and stuff, right? Okay. So he was like, no, we ain't gonna. I said, look, I'll pay for it. And I guess he was like, you ain't paying for that either. So now he was like, well, there's more parking on up the street. So then, you know, on Turner, we went over there. We saw another parking, and it said $40. Then we kept on going a little bit. Then we saw parking, said $30. That was on Turner. And I told him, first of all, I ain't want to be doing all that walking because I had on heels, first of all. I did incorporate all that parking. Why was I not thinking the parking situation? Much as I go downtown, but I don't go downtown Atlanta that much anyway. But regular parking, just when I go out to eat, is $20. So I told him, I say, look, park right here. I pay this $30 because it's probably the best we gonna get. You know, we at the basketball game, right? So I was like, okay. So now we walking, and I really want to record, but I really got to pay attention because it's all them little great things in the road and just people walking all over the place, right? And I got on these heels. Y'all saw them. They were super thin. And what I want to tell y'all, too, is I apologize for the quality of the video. The service just wasn't that good. I just felt I had a big A quality video, for real, but true. I didn't have no good signal in there. So I was trying to make the best of it because I promised y'all I was going to do it. But anyway, so we walk in. It wasn't that far. Okay, we get in there. I think y'all saw this is when I start recording. So we looking for our seats. I forgot all about the seat drama. And yep, my camera was not on for this. All right. So we get in, we get ready to go to our seats. But I had to do something. This when I turned the camera on, but I had to go to the bathroom. So y'all probably saw my sister-in-law in the camera a lot. But I went to go get a drink. One single pour. One shot. Cheetos. I wish I had that cup with me, y'all, so I can show y'all. I don't know what I did with my napkin. Oh, it fell. Hold on. I'm trying to tell y'all this story so fast. So, um, one Singapore, it was Tito's. I think y'all heard me. Tito's, cranberry, splash of soda. I don't know why I ain't order a double. Because then it tastes like nothing but cranberry juice. Well, sorry, y'all. So, anywho, let me clean this up. Well, I'll tell y'all a story about I'm cleaning. So, anyway, $24. $24. So, needless to say, needless to say, that that was the only drink I had. All right. Y'all saw my butt trying to get down them stairs to my seat. Because I didn't know that we had to go downstairs. Maybe we should have been down and walked up. That was so scary. I had on heels. Now, one of y'all told me to put on some sneakers or some flats. Y'all, let me tell you, the way the seats are to walk, so our seats are in the middle of the little row. So people are already sitting there. I got on these high heel shoes. I'm so scared. Okay, and my silly butt, y'all probably saw that too in the video. I had a purse on my shoulders. Y'all give me a few thumbs, the ones that's in here. Just go ahead and hit the thumb, okay? Dang, it's 26 people. I mean, I know y'all leaving out of here because either I ain't got to the point or I ain't getting to what you want me to talk about. Let's hit the thumb anyway, okay? Just because you stopped by. But anyway, walking in the seat. I'm going to demonstrate on this tablet right here. Okay. So here's the row, right? This the seats. So then you got people knees, right? So my hefty, chunky behind. Now say, see, here the seats, right here where this G stop, right? And here the people knees right here. My thick behind don't have nothing but this little old bitty space right here. This little old bitty space to get this big old body and to walk on my tiptoes because I can't walk all the way flat because I have heels on and all I'm thinking about is I'm getting ready to flip backwards. And guess what? And then these people like ain't turning to the side or standing up for me to walk. How about that? And I got this purse, so it's probably hitting people all in the face because I'm telling y'all it's such a small area. Okay. All right. We sit in our seats. Now, mind you, I didn't buy my ticket. My brother bought my ticket. So I didn't actually have the ticket. I just had confirmation that the ticket had been purchased, right? So let me scoot up some. So, anyway, I'm going to get to y'all comments in a minute. I had just had the ticket, the confirmation that it had been purchased. So, I didn't know what the seat number was. But I remember hearing my brother say something to the extent like, I think they're in our seats, but we'll just sit right here. Let's not worry about it. So we sitting down. Lord, somebody comes to us. And all I can hear y'all saying right now is stop lying. Because why you didn't get it on camera? Somebody came to us and said, matter of fact, I might have it. I might not have been on YouTube, but I was recording when we first sat down. So anyway, let me tell the story. This lady was like, seats 5 and 6. That's all I kept hearing her say. So my brother gets up and walk down there because, you know, that's him. He's the man. My daddy taught him well. He sees about me and, you know, the women in his life. So he comes back. And so he was like, okay, well, he was talking to the people. So those seats that we thought was ours weren't. Then the lady takes us to where our seats were because it was just on the other side. because 14 was on one side and then we were like on 18. Our tickets was 14, 15, 16, but it was on the other side. So anyway, okay. That's not the part I'm trying to get to. So we're standing there, and the lady that came and told us we were in the wrong seats, like one of the people that worked there, she took us to where our seats was at, and she kept asking those, it was like some kids in the seats, and she was like, who are y'all with? And she was like, do you have anything to show us your seat number? And those kids just kept looking like, we ain't finna talk to you. OMG. Y'all, why? Because the person that they was with, when I tell you, she wasn't nothing to play with. She came up there immediately with an attitude. Oh, look, we wasn't messing with these kids. Because I say kids, they were like, maybe like 14, 15, 16. And the lady asking them questions. So we standing there because we thought we was going to sit down. Because she taking us where we supposed to be. At least we thought. So that lady came up there, she say, so when the lady, because the boys, okay, the boys pointed to where the person was. And then the lady finally came up there. So, because they finally got the lady attention. That lady walked up there and she say, what's the problem? I was like, I'm holding my drink. I'm like, Lord, I don't want to drop this $24 drink. And I really don't want to miss this game. And I really ain't built for the jail system. But she didn't have to come up here acting like that. So, but my brother, of course, he handles it because she's standing right next to me when she said, but she didn't look at me when she said it. So I'm trying to figure out who the F she talking to. So I'm standing there, her little sister-in-law done walked off. And I'm like, no, sis. We're supposed to be family. You're supposed to stick through this with me. So she walks off. So my brother is like, look, the lady said, hold up, the usher even leave. She said, we'll be back. So she said, look here. So my brother showed her the thing on the app. And she said, all this time, why did the usher take us to the wrong seats, y'all? She came and got us out the wrong seats that we voluntarily sat in, okay? Then, didn't want no smoke, you right, Queen. Then she leaves us after she done took us to the seats. And guess what? The seat where them kids were sitting was not our seat. Our seats was on down further. So that lady say, my seats are 1 through 14 and 18 through 20. So you down there in the middle. The usher done left us. And with the irate lady. And I'm really just, this how I'm looking at her holding this drink, looking like this, like. She wouldn't make eye contact with me because I'm trying to figure out why you gotta talk like that. Oh, we not treating you any kind of way. Yeah, you missing a little bit of the game, you know. So we get in our seats. So now we got to walk through these people again. But what I will say about the later kids, now these kids got up. You know, they stood up so we'll have more walking room. So I didn't get to buy any snacks because we got to our seats. But I didn't need to buy any snacks anyway after we done spent $30 for parking and $24 for one drink that I'm trying to sip extra slow. But all in all, I had fun. I just want to let y'all know. Okay, so Gucci Mane performed. It was so funny. So mind you, my sister-in-law is young. And my brother is in his 30s. And so when they announced that Gucci Mane was going to perform, my brother was like, yeah, so, he gave me high five, rah, 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 rah. Because, Gucci Mane don't perform that much, if y'all know who I'm talking about. This what was funny. So it's me, sister-in-law, and my brother. So it's me, sister-in-law, brother. So me and him, we gave each other a high five when they made the announcement that Gucci Mane's finna perform. So, although, wait, this what I'm going to say, Gucci Mane clone, if y'all know who I'm talking about. But Gucci Mane clone, not Ice cream Gucci, the other one. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. My sister-in-law saying, "Who is Gucci Man?" Whew, that was hilarious. That was hilarious. But let me tell y'all who I did see. It was a lot of celebrities there. I'm gonna tell y'all who I did see. I saw Cash Doll. And I was like, girl. So do y'all know who Cash Doll is? Cash Doll played on BMF. Well, was playing on BMF, but Lamar did her in. So I was like, hey girl. Cause when they had done showed her on the screen, I was like, oh my God. Hey. So I went and I was like, girl, why you didn't do Lamar in when you had a chance to? Now you ain't on the show no more. Y'all know I'm lying. But Cash Doll was there. But do y'all remember when Cash Doll, didn't Cash Doll do a collab with Be Love? Hold on, let me check y'all comments before I get to the rest of the story. But let me tell y'all one thing. Word of advice. Don't take no darn purse. Matter of fact, I got the purse in here. Don't take no purse this size. Don't need it. Why? For what? Okay. And don't wear no high heel shoes. Okay? Unless you have floor seats. Let me get to the comments. Okay. Okay. Ken was out, your dress was cute yesterday. Thank you. Okay. Hey, Seahawk was oh, that's cute. Thank you. Hey, everyone in the chat. Thanks, Brown Sugar. At least you're talking now, Melissa. You talking about my dress too short? I think so. I really think it is too. Yes, it is too. I think it is. I realize it because I swear every time I'm walking, and I've been told like I walk with my chest pushed out and my boobs are big, so it is pulling up my dress. I'm in the front. So, oh, Brown Sugar to my half naked. Y'all, I know. I'm so glad. Okay, but I said I'm usually the only person on Mondays, but I remembered when I came to work today, one of the people that's been on FMLA, but she a woman too. She work on a whole nother side of the office building. So it's only two people in here. I don't even think I've seen her this morning. It's just that I saw her light on when I came in the door and I was like, good morning. She said, good morning, that's that. So we haven't seen each other, but I was like, oh, yeah. And okay, and this is the thing. I've worn this dress to work. Like I said, I worn it to work before, but I had on tights. So I guess I really didn't pay that much attention to it, but I don't have nothing but leg out. So, yeah. Don't people talking about get it, sis. And Melissa, you are not playing. Y'all so funny. I'm about to break out my belt. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Candy. Oh, Queen, no, I didn't. I didn't turn up, though, for real, when I was there. I did have a good time, though. Y'all do this, yes, it is free to do that. We were child, when did the ride ensue? Child, I'm telling you, all that kind of stuff was going through my mind. I think I was more worried. I'm gonna tell you two things. When that lady came up there acting like that, I was like, ain't nobody in their right mind getting ready to try to fight. And we on these stairs. Because we were standing on the stairs talking. And then I'm like, man, like, I got this drink that I can't afford to spill. Because I'm putting on for the city that I'm carrying this expensive drink around. And I got these heels on. So one, I'm going to lose my drink. Two, I'm going to bust myself up when I fall down these stairs because I came in here trying to be too extra cute with these heels on. So, yeah, that usher left. She ain't want no smoke. Hey, Sherry. Hey, Joanne. But y'all, that was just lunchtime. Oh, I was going to show y'all. This is what I had put in my water. It ain't the best, but it's good. Sometimes I get tired of just plain water. Okay. So I was going to get to the comments and finish telling y'all the story. Okay, so I told y'all about my sister-in-law didn't know who Gucci Man was. But then when they had showed on the screen, Lil Baby, which these people I really don't care for because it's funny. It's just a generational thing. She goes to hooping and a hollering. Oh my It was just so crazy. All right, so the Hawks lost, y'all. So y'all know. First of all, now I was there. I wanted to see the Grizzlies. The only person I was just interested in seeing on the opposing team was Morant with his cute self. But anyway, it was a good game. And I'm so glad that my very first basketball game that I went to, it was not a blowout. It was a good game. It was intense. It was a tight game the entire time. I don't know if y'all know this or not, but I am a basketball fan. I used to play basketball myself as well. Yeah. I used to play basketball, play softball also coming up. Um, in high school and everything. Yeah. Google me. I was even on ESPN one time. That'll be interesting to a story to tell y'all about one day. And actually, my dad recorded when I was on ESPN. And y'all know that's back when we had VHS. So I got to try to figure out a way to get a VCR thing. Yeah, it's a VCR. So we can play it. That's the only way, I guess. Oh man, that'll be interesting. But no, because I think they got my real name on there. I don't know. At this point, I really don't care if anybody know my real name. Queen said they played against Cindy and Walt. Yes, they were the Grizzlies. The show did. So it was an experience. Um, I'm definitely going back. Next time I will be purchasing my own tickets. And so what happened was I was telling a coworker on the way in this morning, I'm talking to her on the phone and I'm telling her about it. And she was like, oh yeah, girl, we used to go a lot, take the kids, this is this. And I was like, I'm definitely going again. But I got to find me some tickets or something on Groupon. Because I can see myself doing something like that, like once a month, because I don't do anything. Um, Wait a minute. Let me go back to something. Okay, so I was saying I can do that like once a month because I actually watch basketball on TV. But I ain't gonna lie, I don't watch the Hawks on TV. But anywho, since I live in the area now, so what I will say, y'all, what is so fun about it is like when we watching commercials when they on TV, like it is extra lit. Like all kind of stuff is going on the court when we watching commercials at home. But in real life, in person, it's a lot of stuff happening. So anyway, let me get back to the story. So I told my coworker about it, and she was like, "Girl, I think I'm told that. Y'all know I work for the state." She was like, "Are you kidding me? You didn't know about the website for us to purchase things? That's one of the things that falls under our discount program." She sends me the link, y'all. I can even have a discounted season pass. When I tell you it's a hella discount too on the season pass, it's a lot of places. I didn't even know. So I had told my brother about it. I was like, oh my gosh, like I could have had, we could have got some discounted tickets. So I will be going back. All right. After the game was over, um, now y'all know downtown Atlanta, it's just a lot happening down there. We're walking back to the car. We're going back to the parking garage. As we're walking up the stairs to go to our parking garage, somebody has did number 2, because this wasn't a dog, did number 2 on the steps. Like, turds. Oh, okay. That get kind of gross because we are doing lunchtime. I just was taken aback from that. All right. So I'm talking about just out in the open. I'm like, how did y'all do this? Was y'all walking and just came out? I don't know. But anyway, it started sprinkling. We're looking for somewhere to go out to eat. I really wanted to go home, but my brother was like, they have a little baby, so they was on they was on this whole thing of like, hey, we don't have our baby. We want to be outside before we go pick up the baby. So we want to do something before we go pick up the baby. And when y'all know how it is, when you ride with somebody, You got to do what they do. So I'm like, okay, it is what it is. But they was like, well, you got on heels. And I was just like, well, I don't mind walking. I will walk, but I feel sprinkles. So wherever we walk to, y'all got to remember now, it must be getting ready to rain. Because, you know, it's been a lot of crazy weather. So anyway, um, we decide to, because, oh, and then I told him too, let's decide where we're going before we get in the car. Because we don't pay for this parking. If it's somewhere we get ready to go that's in walking distance, let's not drive this car somewhere else to go park in another garage to pay $20. So anyway, we did find this place that where we was just gonna go ahead and get from downtown. So we was gonna go to this place called BQE. So we Googled it. A friend of mine had told me about the place while we was standing outside. And so then we Googled it, and so we're getting ready to go. Well, my sister-in-law looks at it, and it says that it was a dress code. And they had their pullovers on. So we was like, dang, now we can't go there. But it's raining now at this point. So now we decide, okay, since it's raining, we'll just get something like after we pick up, well, where we're going to pick up the baby, with their baby. So, y'all, let me tell y'all what happened. We are, I can't even remember the exit number. Y'all might be more familiar, but it's the airport exit, put it like that. The airport exits, that area. So we was going, that's where we were, my sister-in-law, her sister lives. That's where we had the baby. So anyway, soon as we get off the exit, first of all, y'all, it was raining so hard. It was probably like 10 minutes after we left this, got in our car and left the game. It was raining so hard, it looked like soap coming down, right? All of a sudden, you start hearing it get harder and harder. And we was like, oh, that's hell. But I'm like, thank God my brother driving. I don't know if anybody know or remember me telling y'all this story. For me, driving in the rain just gives me like the worst anxiety. It's hard for me to drive in the rain. I'm so terrified, like, especially if it's heavy rain. And then for me, I drive like a little small compact car. Even when I was driving the SUV, driving there, I'm scared. But it's even worse in a little Ford Focus because that sucker feel like it's just gonna take off with the water. But anyway, I'm scared of the rain, but I'm in the back seat, so I'm trying to just control myself, right? The hail, I have never been in a hailstorm before because I've seen hail. I've drove in the rain with hail coming down. This is regular hail. Y'all, I need to find something. Here's the top of my cup. Some of that hail was like this round. I'm not lying. Y'all, it sounded like in the vehicle, it sounded like a whole bunch of cars just was hitting the truck because they have a little Sportage, right? It just sounded like cars just hitting us from all over the place. I panic. I'm crying. No story. That's just how my anxiety work. And then I'm back there trying to breathe to get myself together. That was scary. And then because the weather was so crazy, our sister-in-law, my sister-in-law, the baby where the baby was at, the gate isn't opening. The call box isn't opening. They live in a gated area as well. So the call box wasn't opening. So now at least the hail has stopped, but now it's just pouring down rain. And now we can't get into the gate because she can't get her gate to work. It was just crazy. So now it's just people. It was just like one of those things to where I had such a great time. It was just the after effects. So, y'all, let me tell y'all this. So we end up going to go eat at Applebee's. I don't know if y'all remember, this was last year sometime. I took y'all to Applebee's. And remember I tried those boneless wings like that Adrian had one day? It was some kind of special, some kind of hot Cheetos, I think. But anyway, it was that Applebee's. We ended up going to that Applebee's. And that's the worst service ever in life. The worst service ever in life. Well, first when we get in there, we get seated. We should have known something was wrong when the host is getting ready to take us to go get seated. When the host get ready to take us to get seated, you see one of the servers do like this. I done worked in the service industry before. He ain't want no more tables. He must have been cut. So then where he decide, he looks at the thing like, okay, what I'm going to do with him? Then he walks us to a table that looks like, y'all know at Applebee's, I'm going to tell you. So in the little corner, it's always like this little round table. So it was like 8 or 9 people sitting around. And they didn't have anything but menus on their table. And they set us right next to that table. In my mind, I'm like, oh, damn. If we don't have a good server, she's not going to know how to manage 2 tables. And clearly we didn't. We sat for 20 minutes. 20. My brother is so calm. I love it. I'm a person that I need to be around people that has that kind of balance, that balances me. Because I know I'd have been irritated. I'd have been gone home. Hey, Mika, love him. So what happened is, I remember saying something earlier on, like, well, dang, like, we can't get no drinks. I ain't say it to them. I'm talking to my brother and my sister-in-law. At this time, we had a baby. So we're like, he said, well, you know, Melissa, this is my brother now. When I come to places like this, I just have low expectations. So just wait, I'll get us something to drink. Because I was like, well, dang, if they ain't going to wait on us, at least she got to come. You know how it is. She got to come over here, at least greet us. That'll make me feel better. And the reason why that's a big deal to me, y'all, because I'm a tipper, okay? And I don't like going to places like that where somebody's servicing me and I don't tip. But I need you to do something for me to tip for. So I'm okay with a wait as long as you at least greet me and grab my drinks. Oh, excuse me. When I said 20 minutes, right? At this point, finally my brother decides, well, all I wanted was wonton tacos. I heard them telling the table behind us that they did not have wonton tacos, that they was out of the wonton shells. Why did I know they was going to say that? Because I used to work there. So when you go at nighttime, when the appetizers are usually half price anyway, they're going to always be out of the wonton taco shells. So, my brother finally stops the waitress that was waiting on the table next to us. And he was like, hey, excuse me, can we get some drinks? And so me and my brother got, all I wanted was some water. I was like, shit, I'm parched. That's it. So we got 2 waters and a Sprite. 12 minutes later, the girl passes by the table, still don't say anything to us. And we were like, oh, because I knew by him ordering them drinks, I knew they weren't going to get us no damn drinks. So he finally he said, Melissa, is there any fast food restaurants in this area? And I'm not real familiar, but I was like, well, I know I've been to, because at this point, matter of fact, it's 10:39 when we get up. So we was close by Zaxby's. Now, the thing online says Zaxby's closed at 11 o'clock. That was a lie, because when we drove over there, it was closed. All right, so then it was only a Checkers and a McDonald's to choose from. So they end up going to Checkers. I ain't got to say nothing else. Nothing else. But they end up getting some food. And that was the night. That was the night. Okay, and so no, at this point so far, I will not be on the next season of Basketball Wives or Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. I'm still choosing, still single. So I did all that, put this fake hair in there and bought that little bit of dress. But y'all know what? I appreciate y'all that told me that dress was cute. don't know. I think it was the shoes. I just really wasn't feeling the shoes that I had on with it. The shoes and the dress just wasn't matching for me. Yeah, the shoes and the dress wasn't matching for me. So, but I appreciate y'all. But it was like, I was just in there looking too basic. But I had fun, and that's all that matters. Thank y'all for joining me for my story time. Mika Love say, hey, feel you in the tip thing. Oh, that's how I am, y'all. I used to be in the service industry. Mika Love say you on the same summer vibe from last year. You were outside. What was I doing last year? That's the thing, y'all. I'm starting to get out a little bit more. When I was kind of missing a little bit, things got a little busy for me. And I have my grandbaby a lot now. So I don't get to go as much. But also with my job, y'all, I travel. I have to travel at least twice a year. I don't know if y'all know about that. I don't think I ever told you that. Because I try to keep that part out of my life. Keep that part of my life out of off of here. But because some people so smart, they'll put two and two together and start adding and subtracting, dividing and multiplying and carrying the one and the square root times pi and to figure out where I work. But anyway, so I know I had sometimes I plan trips around my work travel. Y'all know how that go. So I am gonna be quite busy. And it's funny, it is turning into going into the summer months. Yeah, because y'all remember now, see, August, it be jumping for me. Because y'all know that's my birthday. Mika, you already know them braids coming back. Mm. Y'all, I do want to read something that was in my DM on Facebook. Now, hold on. What somebody said about a picture of my hair. And I like him too. Just put that out there, y'all. So I'm finna tell y'all what he said. Hold on. He said, this is my favorite look. He was talking about my hair, right? He said, I wish I can show y'all this. Hold on. I'm trying. I want to show y'all so y'all think I'm lying, but then I think you'll see the name. Hold on. So it says, this makes my penis dance. Yeah. Yeah. I said, oh, wow. He said, if we were free, I'll be on the way. Oh, I think he was saying, if you were free. He was out somewhere. Okay, let me say this, y'all. He don't even live where I live at, first of all. If we were free, I'll be on the way to take you out. I said, don't gas me up. How do I show y'all this? But anyway, it was sad, and I'm not making it up. You know. First of all, I was shocked. The penis dance story, I was shocked that he said that because he has never. We talk on a regular, and he has never made said any sexual innuendos, anything like that in our conversations, in our communications. So when I talked to him on the phone after the game, he said he had something to tell me. and didn't know if it would be offensive. So I was like, oh, what? You was talking about my hair? He was like, no. I said, you talking about the comment you made about my hair? And right, brown sugar, that is a compliment. So he said, listen to this one. So he said, no, I got something else to say, and I really don't want to offend you because I even sent your picture to my daddy. I was like, what? He was like, I sent my picture to your daddy, and I told him what I want. I told him this, and he said to not say anything because it may offend you. And I was like, go ahead. I said, I'm not easily offended, and if I'm offended, we'll talk through it, and you just didn't know. He said, I don't mean any harm. He said, because I think you're a beautiful woman. He said, but you wearing your hair like that, you look a whole lot younger. I can't make this up. Thank God he don't even know my YouTube channel. But yeah, I can't make this up. That's what he said. Michelova said, hey, birthday month. Yes, I loved your hair. You were giving it up from June to September for sure. Period. Period. But yes, I'm ready for the braids to be back. The braids to be back next month. But now since I done got me a compliment, and I'm talking about, he was talking about trying to come all the way to the A to take me out. I was like, so that's all I needed to do, change his hair for him to be like, y'all, he a good pick too. He is a good pick too. You have to take the good with the bad. He is not my typical type, but he's a good pick. He's a good catch. He's a pretty decent person. So yeah. And I don't know if y'all know or remember that I've said this before. And another thing, he is retired military. I don't like military men. Mika, Bell, honey, somebody better go on that date. Yeah, I guess I better keep this hair in for a little bit. And guess what? You can pull it too. This ain't no wig. You can pull this. Child, let me stop being fast. That's funny though, Mika Love. It was interesting because I told him I wasn't offended that he told me it makes me look younger because he was like, I want you to know you're a beautiful woman. I was like, thank you. He was like, but that look better. But yeah, I'm ready to I got to go back to my braids though when it gets hot. I ordered a wig, y'all, last month. Last month. When I say now, it's been a whole month. And it said it'll be here in 10 days. It ain't got here yet. I'm looking at the time, y'all. I actually need to, my lunch is on an hour. Y'all know that. I've been doing better with my lunchtime because I've been real busy, though, lately. And what else? Queen Beauty said, why not? Why not what? Come out the military, man? Oh, but he was mad. Y'all, he was mad that I didn't send him a picture of the dress. I won't say he was mad. He was just like, I thought you was going to send me a picture of your dress because after seeing your hair, I really got to see what you got on. And then that's when I knew that my video was real choppy. On the video when I went live yesterday because I was like, well, maybe I can take a screenshot from the video. Nah. I don't know. I just felt like I looked super duper fat, so I didn't want it. Then I thought about it. I was like, well, I could get my brother, my sister-in-law, take a picture of me so I can send it to him. A little full body pic. But since I wasn't comfortable with how I looked, I was like, no, because if his penis dancing from looking at my hair, I don't want it to get start slow dancing and slow down or sit down because I sent him a picture with this dress on looking chunky. Oh, Queen Beauty. Oh, Lord. Let me see how I answer this question real fast. My first husband was military, so that's one reason. But they tend to be a little on the controlling / stubborn side, and how do I put this? You knew I was gonna say that, Mika. Yeah. And especially a retired one. So you got to think about it. If you've had somebody that's been, these military men that's been in the military for 20 plus years and they retired, and they've spent the majority of their life calling all the shots, telling people what to do. This, a woman like me tend to bump heads with a person like that. That's why, you know, the other day when Adrian was talking about the submissive thing, I got what she was trying to say. She wasn't saying the right word per se, but pretty much because I'm a Virgo as well, like her, but yeah, sometimes I tend to not mesh well with men like that have big egos. I tend to not do well with boosting somebody's ego. Really, Mika? Never thought of that. I'm not a person, that's what was funny, and I related to Adrian with that when she said that she be telling him that he looked good. So I've been doing a whole lot better with that, not just because it's a military man, you know, but just in general, just having to realize like the things that you like, you got to also, so you have to do the things that you want reciprocated. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, oh, okay, well, if I want my man to tell me I look nice sometime, like I got to be able to do that too. But anyway, but another problem that I run into, and not trying to be a hothead, is that a lot of times those type of men don't do too well with an educated woman that has a voice. Because, yeah, if I'm making any sense. And that's why I say, child, that's a whole nother life. But if I'm making any sense. So I'm not somebody that can be walked all over, and you can tell me, I can look at that sky and it's blue, and you gonna stand there and tell me that it's purple and red, and I'm gonna be like, okay, no, that's not me. That's not me. The 16-year-old me that got married, that was me. When I got married when I was 16, that was me. Queen Beauty, yes, he is a mystery man. I can't wait. I cannot wait till one day when we out. But yeah, because it was funny because I was going to talk about this relationship thing one day. Like if it became something for real, right? If we see what that dance that he talking about look like, I don't know, but let me stop. I'm just cutting up. But but anyway, yeah, I'd be like, yeah, I have me a mystery man series myself. Y'all are so funny. But yeah, he is a mystery man. Yes. Yeah. I'm gonna tell y'all something though. I think I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna tell y'all how we met. I'm gonna tell y'all how we met. It wasn't no POF, okay? Michael's voice, y'all was so funny. I'm gonna tell y'all that. Okay, so we'll have that for a story time too. How we met. Wow. That would be interesting. But yeah, I'll tell y'all how we met. And he'll stay mystery man, of course. Um, but let me think. What do I want to tell y'all? But when we did meet, he is one of these people that, lo and behold, most of the time when you meet a man, you know, like 40 plus, sometimes they're in certain places in their life to where either they are recently divorced and only looking to play, and that's not what I want to do. I'm not looking to play. I'm looking to settle down. Or they looking for, like, you got somebody, oh, that 40 plus man, they looking for that younger woman because they just want to have fun, you know, all that stuff. So with him, what's interesting is, yeah, he's recently divorced, but like recently divorced on paper, but been divorced, but been separated for a while. But anyway, um, one thing, no, I'll tell y'all about the negatives. I'll tell y'all the negatives later. But anyway, I was shocked that he kind of like in this thing to where, at first when I first started talking to him, he was talking about basically shooting it to me like, look, I'm not, he said, this is what I thought was interesting about him. He said that he does want to be married again because he sees himself as husband material. And that's all he wants to be, is a husband. I was shocked at that. But two, he kind of shot it to me like, well, you know, you just never know where this will go. And that's true because we just talking. But now, you know, lately he's been on some like, I like you. Don't you say, hey, don't do the mystery man like she going to think you trying to be like, I know, right? No, I did not meet him on POL. That's funny. Brown Sugar said, that's right. She already thinks she a trendsetter. Yeah, a dinosaur mystery man. Melissa, she is sweet. You copy her. Yeah, I got a mystery man. That's why I really wanted to show y'all the thing, but I didn't know how to show y'all everything. But hey, it is what it is. I told y'all. Renee say, hey, love the hair. Happy Monday. Thank you. You shared me out. Renee, you got a channel? Am I not subscribed to it? I might have to go and check that out. Thank you, though. Appreciate it. Dentra said, fast. Mika say, let it flow. Yeah. I am. I'm not in a rush. And this what's funny is I just think that I enjoy having somebody to talk to. I'm not gonna lie. I enjoy having like a male to converse with. I do. But I mean, you know, we don't live in the same place, so it's not like we do stuff together. I have seen him once. We did do something together once. But our schedule's really is real busy. Real busy. Did I miss something? Oh, yeah, but y'all, I'm gonna get off of here. We have to talk about Mystery Man another day. Yeah, but I have a Mystery Man. And trust and believe. And he ain't gonna have to call the authorities on me. I'm mad like somebody. Yup, Seahawk, I do. Seahawk, did you miss the whole story about what he said about my hair? I can't wait to fix my hair. I'm gonna do that tonight, hopefully. I'm just real tired because we didn't get home till like, it was almost 1 o'clock. But I thank y'all for stopping in here for lunchtime. And I told y'all that was nasty. Y'all see that still there. I shouldn't have messed up my water like that. I got a sweet tea over here, though. Remember that tea I made yesterday? Remember I made sweet tea? Y'all had a full course meal yesterday. Sherry said, yeah, you made sense about the educated woman and has her own voice. I'm married to an Army veteran. Sometimes I can tell he has a problem with me being so independent and intelligent. We've been married 16 years. Yeah. Yeah. I've noticed that. I don't know if y'all remember me telling y'all I dated someone briefly. Another person, he was in his 20th year, so he was coming up for retirement. And I don't want to say this about all military people because it was just a situation when I got married and what I ran into when I got married. But what it was that it just seemed like with him, military was like his last resort in life. He barely got out of high school. I had to help him graduate. And he barely made it out of high school. And then you go to the military and now you think you like Einstein. No. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times that's what be bothering me because it's like, okay, I can have like logic proof of something that I tell him. And then he's like, oh no, but you know, I was trained to, I don't care what you was trained to do. You know what I'm saying? So like, ugh. So that was my thing. It's like, you're not supposed to say anything. You're supposed to just constantly agree with what they say. And I'm just, no, I'm not doing that. I'm not going to do that. I'm okay with a healthy discussion. And I'm a person that's okay with a healthy disagreement. And I'm okay to agree to disagree. That's the type of person that I am. But what you're not going to do is get mad that I corrected you on something because I'm not that woman. Now, some women are like that because they're okay with their man like telling them that this guy is red and purple and they're not even going to have a discussion on it. Knowing good well she's standing right there. She ain't simple, but she okay acting simple because she's passive. And most military men are alpha males. And I like to think that I'm an alpha female, but I've been dialing that bag, okay? Dantra, I got it. That's right, ghosts. Yeah, we'll call them ghosts. Yeah. Or secret lovers. That's what we are. Hey, 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 hey. See y'all to my girl. I had to fix lunch for me and her. But okay, keep your man, honey. Don't be around here like me. Still trying to look for one in your 40s. Oh, child. No, make that man some need. That's right. Don't let you two take over your relationship. Hey, Life with Mecca and family. That is too, well, if I said Mika, I'm sorry, Mika. I'm glad you stopped by. I hope you enjoy. We have fun over here. We cut the food. We laugh, cry. Oh my gosh, y'all, I got something I'm getting ready to plan for y'all. I got something I'm working up. But one thing that I have made sure that I'm doing now, whenever I tell y'all I'm going to do something, I make a conscious effort to do it. Just like yesterday, I really didn't have time to come on to try to do my hair, but I told y'all I was gonna do it. I had to do it. You know, I was exhausted, but I needed to do it because I'm trying to make sure I stick to what I say. And anything that I say I want to indulge in with me and my subscribers or do something, a certain kind of content, I want to stick to it. But thank you for coming through. Thank you, Lady Mel. Girl, that food was good. Sherry to my DMB, he be like, stop the nonsense. Yes, yes, y'all. I supposed to been off of here. It's been an hour. But yeah. But let me tell y'all another plus. See, now y'all got me thinking about this, man. I don't want to talk about. I should have just did a whole another video about it. Another thing though, the reason why I'm kind of feeling like the educated thing and him being an alpha male and stuff like that might not be a big deal, because one up that I do have over him is his wife wasn't educated, and he really would have loved for his wife to have been educated when he was married. So yeah. But anyway, but I have noticed that there have been times that we do bump heads because of me being me and him being him. But you know what? We have healthy disagreements. I can say that. We have healthy disagreements. So because he's stubborn too. So if I say something and I feel like I know I'm right and he feels like he knows he's right, we just go back and forth, and I be like, okay, I'm going to let you have that. You heard what I said. Yep, y'all. I do need to get off of here too. Bye, Queen Beauty. But no. So yeah, we'll call him Ghost or Super Lover or something. I don't know. But yeah, y'all, I'm not so certain. Mondays are mentally draining for me. So hopefully I get to come back to see y'all later on this evening. There was what I do want to bring up though is one of my next story time topics is somebody asked a question on, what video was it? I think it was the cooking video. Let me look and see. I think it was the cooking video. Let me look real quick, because I want to read it to y'all. I'm clicking on it right now. Hold on. Why is it not coming up? Oh, so anyway, let me paraphrase it. They asked the question. This is the next topic, right? And I know some of y'all probably have this question. And I think because I don't do full transparency on here. I do to an extent, but when it comes to like my family and too personal, I don't give all y'all that. But anyway, but I think it's a question that I want to answer the question. And this might be a question that somebody else had. But the question was basically asking, since my daughter and her boyfriend are expanding their family, are they moving? Are they moving out, or do they need to move out? And then the other question that they asked, the other part was, do they live with me or do I live with them? Yeah, I'll answer that for y'all. But I was like, oh, okay, you know what? Somebody else probably want to know this. And so I want that person to know if you're in the bushes. And I responded and I said that I think this is good. I was like, oh, hey, okay, like this, I said, good question. Like, I think this would be a good idea for some content. So we're going to discuss it. So I want that person to know that a lot of people think I'm shady, and I don't think that. I wasn't being shady when I responded, because like I am going to talk about that. See how I talking about, girl, who all up in the buzz like that? Y'all funny. Angela said, hey, Melissa, you look beautiful. And hi, everyone. What y'all up to? Hey, Angela, thank you for coming through. But you know what? See, that's the thing. It has to be expected that sometime because we do, as content creators like this, that take y'all on journeys and do story times and stuff like that. It is to be expected that people may have questions. I talk about it a lot. I talk about my roommates a lot. And so it's like I'm not upset. If it was something I didn't want to talk about, I wouldn't even address it. So yeah. Mika told her like, see right there. Y'all so funny. Hey Deja. Hey girl. Yeah. So that's why I was just like, I talk about it and Deja, we share her videos. I've often talked about, I want to talk about the whole story of um it's so funny Deja's in here, y'all. She's the person that the person asked me about. I do want to, talk about the whole thing. I've never talked about it. I said I was going to talk about it. Me having a teenager that came to me and was like, um, I'm pregnant. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, I called in my roommates. I feel like it's just out of respect. So, but I thought it was interesting that they wanted to know, did I live with them or did they live with me? That was an interesting question, but I guess because I called them my roommates. So, anywho, y'all, that will be another story time topic because it might help somebody else out. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, he does. Lady Bill, I answer that question right now. Yeah, he does. Okay, y'all, but I do gotta get up out of here. Until next